Howdy, partner.
Howdy, partner.
Howdy, neighbor!
Ali, one of my great heroes, had a great line in the 70s when he was asked, how many sit-ups do you do? He said, I don't count my sit-ups, I only start counting when it starts hurting. When I feel pain, that's when I start counting, because that's when it really counts. That's what makes you a champion. That's the way it is with everything. No pain, no gain. Work your butt off.
Okay, let's have a look at some more exercises. This time, okay, in your dish shape, lifting your feet up to the ceiling, okay, placing your hands on the floor as you're pushing your hands down into the floor. We're going to lower our feet across to one side, okay, lifting the back up, and then down to the other side, okay, and we're going to do some windscreen wipers. Okay, so squeeze, try and keep your legs nice and straight. Okay, where you go across to one side, across to the other side, and back to the middle is one. Okay, you can give 10 of those, so all the way across, one side, to the other side, and then back to the middle. Okay, let's go with those. For the next exercise, okay, starting in front support. Okay, and we're going to lower down, elbow to knee, and then back up, elbow to knee, and then back up. Okay, and from the front, okay, from your front support shape, lower down, elbow up to your knee, and back in, elbow to your knee, and back in. Okay, try and hold your body nice and straight. Try not to twist your hips too much as you lower down. Okay, let's go with 10 of those, guys. See how we get with that. Okay, and for our next exercise, okay, in a sit-up position, okay, this time as we sit up, okay, hands by your ears if you want, or hands above you, okay, we can stretch up, sit up, okay, this time we're going to touch one side of the floor, and back down, stretch up, and touch the other side, okay, or from the head, squeezing, stretching up, okay, twisting, one side to the other. Okay, so again, let's start with 10 of those. If it's too easy, let's increase the numbers. You can go up to 20. And again, whether you have your feet in, putting your feet in here, or your feet out, will make it harder. Okay, so pick the bit that works for you, okay, and go with that. Okay, so placing your ankle on your knee, okay, keeping your other knee nice and square. Try not to have that too close towards you. Okay, squeezing in, okay, lifting your chest up and then back down. Okay, if you want to make it more difficult, we can go for a full stretch. So as you stretch up, as before, stretching up, okay, and then coming back down. If you want to increase the difficulty, the more you pull your foot in towards you, the harder it will become, okay? So that will work your core really, really nicely. Start with one side. When you've done one side, okay, change legs and then do the other side. Okay, so again, either a short lift or full lift, stretching out. As you stretch up, try and stretch up through the body, so arms nice and straight, armpits go forwards, and the back as straight as you can, okay? So again, pick the number you want. So probably start with either 5 or 10, depending on how difficult you make it. Increase the numbers if it's too easy for you, okay? Okay, so moving on to the next exercise. Let's have a look at a little bit of scissor work, okay? So, on your back, in a nice dish shape, okay? So push your tummy down towards the floor, lifting your feet up, okay? Shoulders and head just off the floor, okay? You can have your hands just above your legs if you want to make it more difficult. Hands above your head, okay? And we're gonna cross our feet over so that our heels cross over, okay? So if I face you, okay? So from our dish shape, okay? I'm going to cross them over the top of each other, but not be too high. Okay, so picking a nice level, okay, keeping them the same and going across. Okay, so again, let's go with 20 of those, okay? Again, if you want to make it more difficult, you can add more repetition to it. Okay, our next exercise, very similar, but this time we're going to scissor in the other direction. Okay, so from our dish shape, okay, we're going to lift one leg up and then alternate from one leg to the other leg. Okay, nice and simple. If you want, you can either do it with pointed toes or toes up. If you do it toes up, also that's going to pull a little bit further on the back of your leg. Okay, so pick the variation that's good for you. Okay, I would suggest doing 10 on each leg. Okay, if you want to increase the difficulty, you can do 20. And again, whether you do it with pointed toes or toes up, will make a difference to it as well. So, pick what you're happy with, okay, and then increase the difficulty. Just add a few more, okay? Well done guys, looking really good. Okay, so this time, from our front support, okay, nice and squeezed, okay, so we're looking to push our bottom down, but lift our belly button up at the same time, having a nice tight shape. Okay, from our front support is we're going to try and walk our hands away from our body as far as we can. Okay, and then walk back. If you have lots of room and it's not too slidey, okay, you should be able to get fairly flat before you collapse. Okay, so go out as far as you can without collapsing, and then walk yourself back in. Okay, and can you do 10 of those? All right. So again, the further you walk it out, the harder that one is, okay? Have a go, guys.
You always make each day such a special day. You know how? By just your being you. Only one person in the whole world like you. That's you yourself. I'll be back next time. Bye-bye.